football at its absolute best.
Yeah, they had us the first half, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, could be Wayne.
I think I got my swagger back. Oh.
I love it, baby.
Them orange britches. Something about them orange britches.
Tennessee wins! By Tennessee, Jawan Jennings. Jennings makes the catch.
Ball hit high in the air into right field. Going back is Sayre. And Tennessee can say hello, win column. A grand slam in the bottom of the ninth. You can't draw it up any better.
We just won a basketball game, and we're very happy right now. McGrath for the win. He got it. If you don't like college football and you watch this one, I'm not sure what your problem is.
Reddit did to do, and welcome into More Important Issues. It is Thursday, May 22nd, and the Vols just took a 2-run lead. As we go live, I thought it was out. When he hit it, I thought it was out. You want to know the funny part? That's probably out Lindsey Nelson. Yeah, we did. We pressed live before they took the lead. Let's note that right now.
Yeah, we did.
For everyone listening, watching, whatever you're doing. Man, that would have been, I mean, it is electric regardless, but
What a swing.
if he had just taken him deep right there.
Oh, he watched it.
I mean, off the bat, it looked good. I don't blame him. I hate this camera angle. Like do you think that was a strike based on this camera angle?
Oh, I thought you meant the camera angle for you.
No. Oh, I do hate this.
Oh.
Zoomed in. I don't know how it zoomed in. Probably when I celebrated. I threw my arms up. Big win if Tennessee gets this. Certainly, if the NCAA baseball committee cares, do they care?
Andrew
about
Fisher just called Tom just to tell the umpire that's so bad.
Yeah, I need him to get back in the box. Though we've gotten 2 of those today.
Well, he called Tom, so he gets.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like how much time does he get?
I think when he steps back in the box, it starts again.
Oh, okay. Wow, so that's like a cheat code. I assumed there was some kind of time limit. Oh, well, that's a sad way to end that at bat.
Done.
Vols up 7-5. Top of the 12th. 2 outs. Keelan's on second. We still have a runner in scoring position. That's the great news. Do they stay with Snead?
Yeah. Kid's feeling it. Stick with it.
We've done this once this year. Just want to note that. Incidentally, like this game should have been over well before we went live. So this is entirely unintentional. It's fun, though. It's fun to watch a game live with you guys, experiencing the same feelings you're feeling. While we go to the middle of the 12th, I will mention I've got this hat on because I'll say it. All of you all listening, you're part of this family. Your South Louisville Cherokees are headed back to the state final in AA.
What was the score today?
3-1 today.
Okay.
A little closer score-wise. Obviously, it kind of worked out a little closer than you would have liked it to be, especially with having to turn around 3 games in 3 days. If they do it won't be easy. They're able to win it. That brutal Murfreesboro heat felt good in Sevierville today. I don't know. People were talking about how hot it was South Louisville graduation day, how hot it was. I was like, I think the weather feels amazing.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. I thought it had a little bit of chill in the breeze.
Yeah, I did too. Maybe it's just the turf then.
Mm.
And then you're dressed for graduation. Yeah. Maybe that's what it was.
Can be wearing pants.
No, God. I'm glad I wasn't wearing pants.
Or a hoodie. Like our boy Ross Kiven on first base right now.
Do you want to mention? Because he'll get this will get back to him if you say it.
I mean, I'll say it.
All right, say it.
That's a fat guy move to wear a hoodie in May in Alabama. That's a fat boy move.
Hand up, Ross. I said it. I said that's a.
It's
fat
either
guy
an old
move.
man or a fat boy move, and you got to pick
Yeah,
one.
that's true. I did say that's my fat guy move. Is exactly what I said. That's what I do. I had dibs on that. I don't know if he's not been eating good or something in the stress of the season. I think he's slimmed down a little bit, or that hoodie is doing a great job. One or the other.
Or you think it's slimming?
What do you think? I think he's slimmed down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, probably this. I don't know. I feel like this season you'd maybe be stress eating a little bit, but maybe not. Maybe he's. They knew this was coming. They knew that we're just going to make a run in the postseason, and everything's cool.
He's got to be ready to run.
That's true.
I really don't like that their baseball team uses the power tee a lot. I really don't like that they put our logos right next to each other in the outfield. Why would you do that?
Who knows?
Because, I mean, their football team prominently uses the Longhorn logo. Why can't they just do that?
I hate that this guy's mustache is also burnt orange.
I'm not sure of his name, the guy that was pitching before.
Yeah, guys, Riley Green shaved his mustache. It's time to all shave it now.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
I thought about going back to the mustache only.
Thought about it?
I may.
Little push broom?
I may be walking around Hilton Head in June with just this beautiful what's his last name from the campaign?
Marty Huggins.
Marty Huggins mustache. Kid that pitched before 9-9 for Texas. Great stash. I'll give credit where credit's due.
Max Grubbs. Yeah, he's pretty
phenomenal stash. Yeah. Great stash.
There was somebody on Twitter that was like, all right, one down. Somebody was like, why are y'all nervous about a quarterfinal in the SEC tournament? I'm like, have you been a Tennessee fan? I get nervous when we play Hofstra.
Yeah, and it's also like nervous, yes, but it's I mean, it's not nervous about the game itself. It's nervous just about Tennessee playing in general.
Yeah, you're just like anxiety's through the roof.
You were nervous yesterday for Alabama. You didn't say anything about that. Also want to mention, because I just saw it. Well, I saw it yesterday when they were playing, and then I saw it again. Why does Missouri's logo, their M specifically, get uglier every time I see it?
Well, that's just Missouri in general.
Their basketball jerseys, those hideous ones with the M, like the spelling of Missouri, but the M is the logo M. They get uglier every time I see it.
Yeah.
They just that color yellow is a better color to use.
Yeah, they went to like mustard yellow.
No, it's no. I think it's more of like a neon. It's like this bright.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's like a bright yellow.
See, I
It's
feel
almost
like when they try to go like the black and the yellow makes it just like almost a brown.
They do have a darker yellow that you see sometimes, but I've noticed that I think the M I'm talking about specifically, like look at the outfield right now in the shot I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's too much.
That's like a Michigan M
or
Michigan yellow. Does not look good. I believe they call that maize up north.
Amazing. Hey, props to all those Tennessee fans going to Hoover. I'll never give the state of Alabama my money.
Really? I talked about it this week. I would love to do an SEC basketball week, full week. Like, obviously, I'm there to cheer on Tennessee, but go the first day, stay through the championship week, full week. I'd love to do it for Hoover too.
It would just be like you have to go just to do that because you can't just go banking on like your team to win the whole thing, especially now when it's single elimination.
Yeah,
like that's.
I like it better. I like it better single. I mean, I think it's. I don't know. I just don't know why you didn't do that before.
Yeah, I'm with you. Just have the buys
because all in all, this is a meaningless tournament.
Right. I mean, this guy has like a
I think it's great to win it.
hand.
I know. This is the guy they're talking about that does actually have a broken hand, isn't it?
Oh, does he?
I don't know if it's broken, but he's a switch hitter. Is this guy? But he can only bat lefty right now because his hand's injured.
I mean, we can't get anybody else to hit for this man. What in the world? I mean, he is screaming out loud when he's swinging the bat.
What is going on?
I mean, there's no kind of shots you can give this guy for like, I don't know.
Is there no Toradol in the Texas dugout?
Yeah, just give him some NOS. Let him go for 5 minutes straight, and then it's over.
Oh no, roped it. All right, we're good.
Dang,
hit one more to Hunter Inslee.
2 down.
All right. I'm sure everybody's watching. Bottom of the 12th, 2 outs. Nobody on. I wonder if more Tennessee fans will start arriving as we get into the weekend. There's really not a ton. I mean, compared to the last few years, there's really not a ton of orange there.
I mean, last year you kind of
right.
You were the top dog going into it, so I get that.
No, yeah, for sure. I don't.
Tennessee wins a couple more series down the stretch. There's probably a lot more Tennessee fans there.
Well, first off, I'm not faulting anyone. I'm sitting here in my house in Maryville. I'm not. That's not a dig at anyone. I'm just wondering now that Tennessee's gonna. It looks like Tennessee may play on a. We'll call it a weekend, but on Friday, if that'll get more people there. Come on. See, I hate this camera angle. That's the same place where he called that first strike on Reese. That bat boy for Tennessee, he's wearing a Tennessee helmet. I don't know if it's SEC bat boys. Kind of looks like what's that dude on Trevor Bauer's channel? Ball game. Vols beat number 1 Texas.
All to Hunter Inslee.
I'll tell you what, man. After that wild throw to first base on a pickoff attempt, I really thought that was it. I thought you lost it. Just felt like the world was turning not your way at that point. So I feel like that's not that they haven't done something similar like that before, but I feel like that's what we've been looking for is just dig your heels in and find a way. So that's positive, especially against the number 1 seed team in the SEC tournament.
And you know what that means? The Vols are freaking hosting, boys.
Well, we hope. I mean, again, going
the Vols are hosting.
Whether you're going to get this confident, and then we're going to look at the committee when when they drop and go, well, does this tournament mean anything? I don't know. I don't want to like have to reteach you these things, Landon. I just want you to prepare for it.
Vols are hosting. The people that were in front of them already lost. 1 and done. You just beat the number 1 team.
You realize these are human beings. These are human beings.
Ross Kivitz still got that hoodie on.
These are human beings picking. Just be careful.
We're good. We're
okay,
hosting, baby.
All right.
Get ready. Get the plans ready. We're going back to Neyland. Not Neyland. Lindsey Nelson. Sorry. We can go to Neyland too if you want. Whatever. God, that's a huge win.
I knew they could do it. I said it the whole time. I said it on the show Sunday. Gavin Keelan, have yourself a day, kid.
The bullpen was incredible.
You know who had to watch that ending?
Who?
Tim Corbin. I know it wasn't him losing, but I suppose he was in the dugout in the waiting area watching that.
I've been breaking my rule this
Okay.
postseason. Usually not betting on Tennessee. Last 2 days, bet on them. One. Let's go.
You bet on Tennessee the last 2 days.
Yep.
Okay. What about? So I mean, this gets into like Tennessee. Obviously, they have the roster to just haven't quite put it all together. 5th best odds to win the national championship. It makes sense while simultaneously doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, I guess part of it is just like Tennessee's just always been there. So it's not, I don't think it's as much as winning it is just like they have a really good chance to be in Omaha. So they have a chance to win it all. So I think that's part of it.
No, I like I said, there is an aspect of it that makes sense. When you look at the talent of the roster, like, checks out, 5th best odds, sure. It's just watching series throughout the year. Hadn't always felt like that would be the case. And then you go in and beat the number 1 team.
I mean, this
in a neutral site game. But to be fair, Schlossnagle said winning the regular season SEC is the hardest thing to do. He'd never mentioned this tournament. Not once did he mention this tournament. So, I mean, it's really not that hard. I don't know why we're excited about it.
I mean, this looks like a different Tennessee team than we've seen the last couple weeks. I know it's early. I know it's just 2 games. I know it's basically in a meaningless tournament. But, I mean, Tennessee's beat 2 teams that were probably going to host in Alabama and Texas. And they put it on Alabama. I know, like, they scored some runs on us yesterday, some of those late where it didn't really matter. So it wasn't that close. But, I mean, they're peaking at the right time, it seems like. I think your bullpen has been huge, especially today. Arvidsson, I don't think anybody saw that coming. I don't think Tennessee did. That's why they just kept running back out there. They're like, hey, you got the juice. Keep going, brother. Dylan Lloyd did his job when he came in, got that strikeout. And then you had Nate Snead come in and finish that game. I think those are 3 guys that, like, have been roughed up some. Dylan Lloyd not as much, but Nate Snead and Brandon Arvidsson hasn't looked their best all year long. And I think it's good to get that bullpen some confidence heading into the postseason.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's another aspect of winning this game is just to get the confidence, like keep the confidence high. Maybe get it higher than it's probably been in a few months, honestly. Especially the way you did it, I think. It certainly was. It was anything but easy.
Also,
you had to find a way.
The last time Tennessee played Texas in a postseason was Ross Kivett when he got tossed in Omaha.
I forget that was against Texas all the time. Oh.
And that SEC freshman of the year just took a fat L. So,
kind of seems like Schlossnagle's the problem when it comes to beating Tennessee. He leaves A&M, they handle Tennessee.
Yeah.
One crack he gets out of him this year, can't get it done.
I hate that.
What's that paycheck?
It's pretty big.
Maybe I should get a portion of that. We all should. Apparently, Monty said Gavin in the post game, which I had it muted, and I know you did too. He said, "I thought I hit it off the scoreboard."
I feel that my depth perception sucks too. So.
What's the wind doing there? Maybe it got knocked down a little bit.
Yeah, maybe the wind's high. Maybe that's why Ross Kivett's wearing a hoodie.
It actually is chilly, huh?
It's that central time zone. You just don't know what you're going to get out there. Oh, that's good stuff, man. That's great stuff. Let's host.
I love that you are so confident and fired up for it. I've seen Tennessee get screwed numerous times by committees of people.
We host them.
The camera angle I get that it's, I don't know. It just starts kind of high. It turns your eyes to the wall, you know, like, well, who was it? Was it Blake Burke that they said hit into the lookout squirrels or something? Was that Burke or Moore that they gave that call for? I thought we were looking for more squirrels. That's what it felt like.
Oh, dude, Liam Doyle.
Someone already mentioned Arvidsson was a dog today. Yeah, I mean, stud. That's another thing that makes me really happy that wild throw to first isn't what was a costly factor of that game, because that would have been a crappy way to end an incredible outing by him.
Yeah, and that doesn't that feel like a game that the last couple of weeks Tennessee loses?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it felt like there was no way you're coming back from that, and you somehow do. Did you see the Liam Doyle after the game?
Find him. Find the man. Well, there was a kid, I'm sure you saw it. I mean, the camera kept going to him every time Tennessee did something, he was going horns down. Every chance he got.
All right, let's get into it a little bit more. Guys, before we do that, go check out hoviedrygoods.com. Just got great hats over there. Got some new ones with a checkerboard on them, so go check them out. Use promo code MORE for 15% off that first purchase. Again, 15% off that first purchase at hoviedrygoods.com.
Do it.
All right, Hoover. Tennessee starts things off with Alabama. And, I mean, that could be a game where you're just like, man, I don't care. It doesn't mean anything. But as much as we say it doesn't mean anything, it feels like it does for Tony Vitello and his program. They like playing in Hoover. Maybe it was just because we didn't play in Hoover for so long that, maybe we were just like, hey, every time we get the chance, we're going to try to dominate. And, I mean, it feels like they kind of opened things up a little bit. Maybe they needed a bigger ballpark. Maybe our ballpark was just too small. And so we can hit singles after single after single and bloop some things in. And I don't know. It just got a little different feel to it. They just need to change the scenery, maybe.
Yeah, no. You're right. You nailed it. The staff loves Hoover. I mean, and I think that's part of it. Like we talk about the tournament in terms of like winning it doesn't really necessarily get you farther, but winning in Hoover is a good, like, it sets the tone for the NCAA tournament. And that's why it's good to go and win in Hoover. So yeah, I think, yes, the trophy doesn't necessarily do anything for your season, but winning here matters, and beating a team like Texas is, like I said, should be huge for the confidence.
Yeah, and it can also be one of those things where it's like it doesn't matter the last few weeks. You start playing well in Hoover, like you said, that sets you up for the regional and the super regional. Like you can kind of like let's reevaluate things. Like it truly is a whole new season. Like let's just start it here, and then like get to what's next. Who cares about the last of the regular season? Forget about it. This team's super talented, and that's why they've showed that the last 2 days.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it wasn't like Texas just threw Joe Schmo. I mean, that first guy, I understand he hasn't pitched a whole lot, but he was kind of that, midweek guy that just gives you fits. And he did that. And then they threw their best two guys in Grubbs and Volantis. And Gavin Keelan was there to touch up both of them.
Yeah, watch out. Let Gavin Keelan get hot.
Yep.
Let it happen. Monty also mentioned AJ looked good against Bama. I think that's super encouraging. Very exciting that you've got Snead, Arvidsson, and AJ Russell all playing good games right now. Good appearances from each of those guys.
Yeah. Again, that bullpen just it needed to click at some point. And I mean, you have AJ Russell throwing the best he's thrown all year. You have Brandon Arvidsson throwing the best he's thrown all year. And then you still have Tegan Coons, Braden Krenzel can throw some, Dylan Lilly can still throw some. You have plenty of arms. It's just, can you get quality outings from those guys? And to this point, if you do kind of have a shaky inning, the offense has been there where it's not detrimental. Yeah. Alabama, you had some of those innings where it's like, thank you, Monty. You also have Tanner Franklin. But they're, during that Alabama game, you had some shaky innings, but you're also hitting the cover off the baseball where it didn't matter. You had a bad error from Dean Curley, but it didn't matter because the offense was there. That's been the issue. The offense hasn't masked some holes like it has the past couple years.
Right.
And so getting the offense going a little bit, getting the bullpen going, the bottom of the lineup's been hot too. That's been a huge thing for this team. They've needed the bottom of the lineup to come alive a little bit. And yesterday you had batters 6 through 9 had 10 hits. And they had how many RBIs? They had 1, 2, 4, 5. They had 9 RBIs. 9 of your 14 RBIs came at the bottom of your lineup. Reese Chapman was phenomenal. Levi Clark got going. Cannon Peebles, Manny Marin, all 4 of those guys were huge in that game. And that's been the issue a lot of this season, a lot of the back half of the season. Those guys, there hasn't been mainstays down there besides, Reese Chapman and Peebles. Those other 2 have kind of been in and out. But it's good to see them get going because I think this whole team needed it. And it's what made – Tennessee was so good last year. You had Kavaris Tears batting 6th in your lineup.
Right.
You had Cal Stark, who could take one deep at any moment. You had Dean Curley, who is one of the best hitters on this team, at the bottom of that lineup. It was just – you got production, and Tennessee needs production out of the bottom of it if they're going to make a run. And, it's good to see that early in Hoover.
Yeah, we'll see. Could be Vanderbilt next. Is it Vanderbilt, Oklahoma? Is that the other side?
Yeah. Yeah, Vanderbilt, Oklahoma. Yeah, you're right.
The schedule's also thrown me off.
But Tennessee needed Florida. They need to beat Alabama because you jumped them probably because you already beat them in the regular season. And then Florida, you needed them to go over, and they did. West Virginia, I was going to look at what they did. They were another one on that bubble line. I don't know how they've done. If anybody else does, feel free to let me know so I don't look this up. But
Google it.
They've won 1 game in a row, so I'm assuming they won.
They've won 1 game in
like their win streak's at 1, so I'm assuming they won the first game in the Big 12. Oh, it takes forever. They beat Cincinnati, so then they play Oklahoma tonight or Arizona tonight or tomorrow. Sorry. So yeah, you keep winning. Again, that was a huge win today because I feel like that got you where you needed to beat a host. I can't believe we were even projected to be even close to hosting after the last couple weeks, but it goes to show you how good the SEC is. And I mean, if you're going to use that argument, like the SEC is really good, that's why they're at this point. Well, you got to take into account the SEC tournament and Tennessee winning these games right before the regional.
Yep. Which I didn't. Was this always the case, or did this happen due to a rain delay? Tennessee will get a day off, but that other side won't. The Ole Miss, Arkansas, A&M, Auburn.
Is it because they pushed
LSU.
everything back?
That's what I'm wondering. Or like, were both sides supposed to get a day off before the semifinal? Or
I'm not sure.
But yeah, Tennessee will get.
Yeah, they won't play until Saturday, right?
Yep, Saturday at 12. So, Landon, we have made it through an SEC tournament without seeing Tennessee play at 2 a.m. Feels good.
It looked like it was going to get to that point.
I was a little worried tonight might have been the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're good. Didn't happen. Yeah, classic Hoover. We did get our rain delay. It didn't affect Tennessee, thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
When did the umpire exit the game? When did I miss that? Oh, middle of the fifth inning. It was probably while South Wales playing, so I didn't have the sound on.
Tennessee struck out 18 batters.
How many times have we had? That's it. The second time I can think of from memory that we've had an umpire leave with concussion-like symptoms. I don't remember if it was last year or 2023 we had it happen.
Well, he'll probably be behind the plate on Saturday.
It was reported that he will go through a concussion protocol, which
hell yeah
rocks.
What's concussion protocol look like for an umpire?
I don't know. What do they have to take that baseline test? I can't remember what it was called.
Oh, dude, that thing sucks. You gonna feel dumb? Go take that test. You'll be like, maybe I do have a concussion.
Do we want to throw Wes under the bus? Tell his story?
God.
We had a buddy of ours. I won't say any names. He got in trouble. I think it was our senior year for goofing off. They said that he didn't take it seriously. And I think, if I'm remembering correctly, he tried. He was not goofing off. His score was just so bad that they thought he was screwing around.
Yeah, that boy's smart.
That's the thing, is it's not an IQ test. That's no knock on him. I think he was more screwing around than anything. Well, no matter what he says, because I'll tell you what, sitting through that thing is the worst part about it.
Yeah. I think another really encouraging thing about today is Liam Doyle didn't have his best stuff again, and you were able to overcome it.
Yeah.
Because of Brandon Arvidsson, who went
right
5 1/3, 4 hits, only 1 run, 1 walk, and 9 Ks.
No, that's what's huge about getting these guys that are having great outings out of your bullpen. Is now you're not just, all right, if your starter doesn't have it, whether it be Liam or Marcus or whoever, you've got some guys to lean on, which is going to be crucial in the postseason. I mean, you saw it last year several times. You saw it even when guys had good outings in the national championship. You still had to lean on that bullpen late in the game. So that's going to be huge.
18 strikeouts that's an insane amount.
You think Oklahoma can do it again? Another walk-off?
It'd be awesome. Vanderbilt I don't want to play Vanderbilt again, though.
I wouldn't mind playing them in a. Yeah, you mentioned it, Landon. You said, I mean, listen, one game. That's all you got to win against these guys.
Yep. Can't do it.
You liked the odds against Texas. I mean, you did prove that too. You also put money on it. So.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was betting against Liam Doyle, but I mean, that looked like the wrong bet. But Brandon Arvidsson was there to back me up, so I'm a huge Brandon Arvidsson fan today. Huge.
Just today, some of us always were.
Dude, you remember that magical run Cal Stark was a part of in Omaha?
Yeah.
He had a really good SEC tournament too. You remember the back pick against LSU? Yeah. Cannon Peebles is having a nice start in Hoover. 2 hits the last 2 days. That's again bottom of the lineup, but he's been phenomenal. I mean, he had 2 RBIs today.
You need those guys to come alive, though.
Yeah, we'll catcher magic in the postseason.
Oh. Have a Cal Stark-esque. It doesn't have to be exactly like it. Run in the postseason.
Yeah, he's seeing the ball a lot better. It's been awesome to see. Go ahead.
This is going to take us off topic, so if you've got something else to add, go ahead and do it.
Well, somebody mentioned on Twitter, they're like, we were talking about Antigua, and he struck out his first at bat, and I was really hoping he'd get a hit. I thought that would be huge in the 9th inning for him to get that hit. And somebody was like, why do you take Dean Curley's bat out of the lineup? And I'm like, because his fielding has been shaky.
You put in the guy with the glove. I mean, that's...
And then he turns a double play. So yeah. It's just, I wish people would spend more time just watching the game than trying to...
And I mean, that one's a simple thought.
And it's every game, and everybody's all for it when it looks good. But then Antigua gets to the plate because you go in extra innings, and he strikes out, and you're like, oh, why would we do that? You don't have to analyze every move. I mean, just let it play out. Again, Tony Vitello.
But I mean, you can analyze that move all you want, and it makes sense. And it didn't play out exactly how they had in mind, but in the end, it played out well.
Right. But I mean, you just kind of sit on that take, and if something doesn't go exactly the way you hope it does, then you're like, oh, why would we do that?
Yeah. I was going to mention postseason because I saw I'm assuming it was in a state tournament. Did you see that high school player? I mean, quite literally run through a wall. Like Hunter Inslee's had nothing on it for this reason. It was one of those like metal siding type outfield walls. And he put a body-sized dent in it. He ran so hard through it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there just wasn't a warning track there, but he ignored it.
Dang.
I should have grabbed the video for you to watch.
All right. We'll move on to all SEC. Anything else for Hoover?
Might as well go win another.
Who would we play next? I haven't even looked. I'm focused on.
It's Vanderbilt or Oklahoma.
Okay, that's who we'll face.
Yeah,
okay.
This game that's about to be played.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, go do it.
And then you have Ole Miss, Arkansas, A&M, LSU in the other games. And they'll play tomorrow.
Yeah, first game.
So I think everything got pushed back, and that's why you're having.
I'm assuming I got to imagine coaches wouldn't love the prospect of one side having to play the day before a game.
Mm-hmm.
And one side getting that day off.
Yeah, because then you go right into Saturday. In the semifinal game, like those teams are going to have to play later Saturday too, and then have a short turnaround for the championship game.
Yeah.
So hate it for
them. Did you see Jace Lavalette take that one off the hand?
Yeah, that looked
They
like
just
it hurt.
Yeah, they just put out for the remainder of the SEC tournament. Brother, he might be out for the rest of the year. Which I guess that is also the year for A&M. But
love it. Well,
Oh,
don't love
gosh.
that. Don't love it, but that's a team that could get hot. Now, I don't know if they do that. They're going to have to probably make it all the way to Sunday to even get in the NCAA tournament, but they could.
That's who I want to win it if Tennessee doesn't, for the chaos factor.
Okay.
Yeah. Let them have it if Tennessee can't.
Love that. Before we get into the all SEC teams, I do want to mention our good friends at VIP Play. If you haven't already, go check them out. VIP Play, they are now live in the state of Tennessee. We're also partnering with them. So if you use promo code MORETN, you can bet just $5 or more, and you'll get $100 in bonus bets instantly. And they are coming out with some new convenient deposit and withdrawal methods coming soon. So keep an eye out for that. But if you want to be treated like a VIP, go to VIP Play. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-889-9789. You must be 21 and over and located in Tennessee to bet. And again, use that promo code MORETN to bet $5 or more, and then you'll get $100 in free bets. So go check them out.
Yeah.
I just won some money on there, so I'm fired up about it.
Feeling good?
Feeling good.
Feeling hot? What's the play Saturday? What do you think?
I don't know. I might cool down. I might not even bet.
Okay.
Might just take my winnings and put it on Brandon Arvidsson next year.
All right.
It is funny. He played under Schloss too. In 2023, he was at A&M.
Okay.
And then he was committed to Texas out of JUCO. And they had like the coaching change and everything. And he was like, yep, don't want that guy again.
So revenge game.
Revenge game, yeah.
All right. I like it.
Should have played me, coach.
I love that.
Yeah. All SEC teams. Tennessee has SEC Pitcher of the Year, Liam Doyle. First teamers, Liam Doyle as well, Gavin Keelan and Andrew Fisher. Second team All SEC, you have Hunter Inslee. And all defensive team, you also have Hunter Inslee. I can't believe there is no freshman on there. I don't know all of the freshmen in the SEC. I'll be completely honest. But I thought a guy like Manny Marin or even Levi Clark would be in there.
Yeah, it shocked me too, but it was one of those that I don't know it well enough to know how outraged I should be.
Yeah. And also Hunter Inslee not being first team is, I understand you can't fill it up with Tennessee players, but I thought he was.
Yeah. He did also make the all defensive team. I don't know if that's
yeah, maybe that helps.
You get both and that makes you feel better about it. I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was he's been Tennessee's best hitter pretty much all year long. He's been so consistent, and I don't know. I thought now looking after today, I'm like, yeah, maybe Gavin Keelan deserves that. But I was like, yeah, I think Hunter Inslee should get it over Gavin. Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know.
Yeah. Don't say that about yourself.
No. Well, like you said, he's on the all defensive team. He'd probably rather have that in second team than a first team. So whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think if you watch that documentary, it makes you think like, no way Hunter Inslee was going to be like when he first got to campus. No way Hunter Hensley was going to be a second team All SEC player.
Never doubt the kid.
Never doubt him.
Actually, you know what? Doubt him.
Yeah.
Dare you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Texas tried to hit three straight to him.
Worked out well.
Ask him how that went.
Yeah, worked out well. Little recruiting. Well, football recruiting.
Yeah.
Some big news. Tennessee lands 4-star edge rusher from Cross Plains, Tennessee at East Robertson High School. 2026, Zach Groves was 6'4", 252 pounds. I think it's always huge to get in-state guys, and especially when they are the 5-star, 4-star, whatever they are, just high-profile guys. I think that's huge to get those guys locked down. Tennessee already has 4 of the top 10 players in the state of Tennessee for 2026. I think that's huge. You have Tyreek King from Catholic. You have Gabe Basinda from Baylor. And then you have Carson Sneed and then Zach Groves kind of filling out there at that. So that's good. Not only are you getting these guys, but you're getting them early.
Yeah.
And they can be kind of the staple of your class as you kind of build it throughout the summer. Because you don't really build it in the fall anymore. You build it in the summer.
Yeah, you wanted momentum going into June and July when all these camps start firing up. I guess really most of them are in June. So timely get. You mentioned the in-state factor. That's huge. And Rodney Garner does what Rodney Garner does. I mean,
I think this is a
back-to-back edge rusher commit, right? Edge rusher commits, right? Yeah, we got a tackle, didn't we?
We got, you said a tackle? We got Gabe Basinda. That was in January.
I guess it was back-to-back that we got.
So you got Zach Groves, and you got CJ Edwards.
CJ Edwards was the other edge rusher. I guess that was the latest commit.
Yeah. I think it's a big get, too, for Coach Chop, being that new kind of Leo coach. And he's kind of been your ace recruiter, too. So it's good to, see him kind of land a big fish in state in his new role.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Tennessee sits at 22nd.
That's what I was looking at. I was like, it is quite a few. I didn't realize how many 3-stars were in that mix.
Seems super low. I mean, Arizona State is 11th. Tennessee just has 8 commits, though, so that's a lot of it. USC has 27 commits already.
Man, all that for Lincoln Riley just to leave next year.
I don't know why he doesn't go to the NFL.
I can't believe they don't have a single 5-star in that 27 crowd.
Tough out there in California recruiting.
Oh, good get. Love to see it. It is 2025, right? Or 2026. So
that's true.
Hold on just a little bit longer.
Beating Alabama, they're 40th in the country right now. South Carolina's 48th. Vanderbilt 35. Woo! They have 1 4-star and 7 3-stars.
Arkansas is just a place behind Georgia. Classic Bill Belichick. They're just getting a bunch of 3-stars right now. They are ranked 13. It's 0, 1, and 13 is their list.
And they have 15 commits. So do they have just somebody who's just not ranked?
I think
they do have a kicker. They have a kicker.
We don't appreciate the craziness of college football enough that it can even corrupt guys like Bill Belichick who do their best to stay drama-free. It's like, now you entered our zone. You entered college football, and it will be chaotic no matter how hard you try.
I love all the rumors that keep coming out about him and his.
Yeah, they're engaged. That's the latest. I think it's the latest. That's the latest I've seen on it.
Hmm.
I think she told someone they were engaged.
That prenup.
He's not signing a prenup.
Nah.
Not a chance.
A will, maybe.
Well, it's already in the will that Steven gets the UNC head coaching job, right?
Oh,
isn't that part of the deal?
Yeah. Is she going to be an offensive coordinator or something?
Apparently, she wanted final say in the editing process. I think that's true?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's just going to be incredible if she ends up pregnant and then Steve Belichick's brother is
Little brother
is a newborn.
I mean, wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
Loud.
I mean, I get why he took that job, though. I mean, North Carolina's had hella good wide receivers over the years.
How many? 2?
I can think of Ryan Switzer.
I thought, is there not another in that mix? The Ryan Switzer was one of the ones I had. I was thinking there were at least 2. No.
Well, Mac Hollins goes like he doesn't wear shoes. Does that count?
No, I can't allow it.
Hmm.
When you say he doesn't wear shoes everywhere, he doesn't wear shoes?
No.
Like he goes to class barefoot.
It's like his whole thing is like.
You mean like slip-ons?
No, he doesn't wear shoes. He's barefoot.
That's crazy. Dude is grounded for sure.
I mean, he could afford whatever shoes he wants, but
you ever like to go out and get grounded on a Saturday? Just feel the grass?
Not really.
Good for you, apparently.
I don't like my feet touching the ground.
Oh, dude, you got to get grounded every once in a while. That's how you stay one with the earth. Think about it. You don't touch the earth ever with your feet.
I think it's more of just like being inside. I don't like my feet, like my bare feet, just on the ground.
Inside?
Yeah, I wear slides all the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that is wild. As someone who has, I wear my Snooks around the house all the time.
I mean, I got my slides on right now.
But like, yeah, once I get up from here, I'll probably go barefoot the rest of the night. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just not a.
Oh, actually, they're under my feet right now. Maybe I will wear them. I don't know.
Just not a fan.
Yeah, it's wild. You gotta get grounded. We gotta get you grounded. Golf course, we're gonna get you grounded. You're gonna play
now.
Barefoot.
See,
you need to play barefoot a little bit.
That's something I could probably get down with.
Yeah, but like that's probably the worst place to do. Like, think about all the chemicals they put in the grass there. You're just accepting that into your body.
Yep, I'm out. You ruined me. I was in for it, and now I'm out.
Do it at your house. There's not that many chemicals.
Easily persuade. Speaking of that, I'm playing golf tomorrow.
Oh, nice. You off work again?
No, well, kind of.
Oh, was it the tournament, the Clayton tournament?
Yeah, and I wasn't gonna play, and somebody was like, "Hey, man, like, you want to play?" And I was like, "I don't really want to pay that much." And they're like, "Oh, it's already paid for." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll play." Oh yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thanks, man.
Are y'all gonna cheat your way to win?
I told him, I was like, I am not good. He's like, what do you usually shoot? I was like, probably high 90s. And he was like, oh, you'll probably be the best one. I was like, damn.
Yeah, y'all are gonna have to cheat bad.
Yeah.
Dude, please turn it like you can. At the end of the day, you can be like, hey, that's not actually our score. We're just joking around. But please turn in like 2,500 just to see if people even try to call you out. That's what I want to know. If I turn in a scorecard 2,500, is someone going to say something to me like they should? Or do I just get to walk away first place? I'm
just so excited that, like, I don't have to worry about being bad. I can just be bad.
Sure.
Like playing with you guys, it just I get all in my head and
Wow, we all suck. I suck.
No, you don't.
I mean, compared to good golfers, I suck.
Compared to me, you're good.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like I would pay a
there.
lot of money to get where you're at.
Don't pay too much because you'll still be frustrated as hell.
Also,
I need to do lessons. Anybody here is offering?
I think I'm getting fitted for a driver. I think that's what Raven
Nice.
got me for our anniversary, which is in July,
Nice.
but she couldn't wait and she already told me. So
do you have to wait till July now to do it?
no, I think I just got to make the appointment go.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, you need to go do it before summer golf.
Yeah.
But I went out and played Wednesday.
I can give you back your drivers.
Yeah, I might need to see if I can hit those. I can't hit my driver right now. It's very frustrating. I don't
Really?
know why. I'm hitting every other club like pretty good. My driver's dead. It's just I'm about to snap it in half and be done with it.
Like me?
Yeah. Exactly like you. Which you did not do out of anger. I need everybody to know that. It was way funnier than if you had done it out of anger.
I love that people assume that I do it out of anger because I do get pretty frustrated, mad. Like there's this lady at work, her daughter's getting into golf. She's like, "Could I just have her go with you and you just teach her how to play?" I was like,
How old is she?
She's like in 3rd grade. I was like, she can not be around me when I play golf.
I love the idea of you just taking out a 3rd grader and teaching her how to play golf. Actually, yeah, you should do it. Just tell them you'll do it.
Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Also, like, I say some very bad words when I play golf, so there's no way I could be around a 3rd grader.
Oh man.
All right, let's what about Zakai Ziegler? Just going after the NCAA. I love it.
Yeah, I feel like it's not gonna happen, but yeah, sure. Like I'm all in. Anything to get the kid back.
Yeah, so he's
Also,
suing.
I told you guys you need to offer an apology, mostly to me. Like you should be like, Ed, you're right. I said if there's a spot available, that is the first guy that gets the offer.
Well, 2 will get the offer.
We were talking about like how many spots will be left, kind of deal. And I was like, if there's one, it'll be him first.
I'm interested to see kind of how that, if it does happen, which it's a long shot.
Yeah, super. I mean, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. But like, do they bring both of them back, and does Zakai just get the NIL deal and Gainey gets the scholarship? Is that how that would work? Maybe.
I think it's a long shot. What I will say is I don't understand why his argument isn't valid when you consider Pavia's argument, because this guy couldn't accept NIL in his early years in college. So it's essentially the same argument. Just
also
like
like
different levels.
And I know he's kind of arguing against the redshirt rule, but I mean, he did like miss part of a season because he got injured. Like he didn't get to play the full 4 years either.
And I think this could, I mean, if there's a chance of him winning, I think it could just accelerate the
process of them making a decision
of just doing the blanket 5 years.
Yeah, I think so too.
Which I mean, would be good. It should be a blanket 5 or blanket 4. No red shirts, nothing.
Yeah.
But it seems like you kind of have to go the way of 5 based on Pavia and the current red shirts you have. So blanket 5 years. Injuries don't matter. Non-playing time doesn't matter. It's the same like NCAA clock starts. You have 5 years.
Yeah. Also, it said that he could earn up to $4 million in NIL. I mean, I get it, but that seems like a ton of money.
Yeah.
But I mean, you look at Rodney Rice, he just got $3 million from USC. So absolutely, like Zakai would definitely be worth $4 million at Tennessee. My thing is, all right, so let's say it happens and Zakai comes back to Tennessee. Do you just play Gillespie at the 2?
Probably.
Okay. Interesting.
I mean, I don't know, but I mean that's probably the most logical decision.
Right. Well, what if Gainey gets that one spot? I mean, there's no way if this happens, Zakai gets in the portal. That would be the worst thing ever. I think Rick Barnes would go berserk. Not just us.
I would lose my mind. Lose it.
I mean, I can't think of a worse scenario than that happening.
I think it's like I feel like he ends up at like Auburn playing for Bruce Pearl, and then I have to just. You think I hate Bruce Pearl now? You wait if that happens. You wait and see the hate I have for him.
I mean,
Pearl gets to coach that man for a second. I will riot. I mean, Knoxville has never seen a riot like I will riot.
The sliver of chance that would happen kind of makes me hope he doesn't win.
It doesn't happen. It's not gonna. Not that he might win. I guess I don't know. Who knows? I doubt it, but he might.
Yeah,
he won't transfer, especially to Auburn.
Please not Auburn. Please not Cal.
I think Auburn would be worse than Kentucky right now because of the hate in my heart for Bruce Pearl.
What about Alabama?
That would hurt. Not as bad as Bruce Pearl.
Okay.
They would. Kentucky and Alabama would both hurt. Don't get me wrong.
Arkansas?
That would just be insane.
Purdue.
Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see kind of how that plays out. I think if anything, it probably just makes them make a decision on this. Like, let's go ahead and get it. And if he doesn't, if it passes and then, but they make like a certain day, could he sue for like them doing that certain day and not? I guess we could have 2 cases, right?
Sure. I had no idea. Yeah, I guess.
Just keep suing.
Yeah, I think that's the answer. It's just sue away.
Do you think like him coming back could hurt the roster? I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not thinking it. I've seen it on a message board where like I think it would maybe mess with some people that came here and transferred.
I mean, I guess yeah, like it could. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like surely that was discussed. Like, hey, if this goes through, we will be, we'll be taking Gainey and Zakai back, kind of deal.
Mm-hmm. So does Meshack not get that same, or are they just like, I don't know.
Brother, I don't know.
Gainey and Zakai.
It's a great question. I don't know.
I mean, I think you take Zakai back no matter what, just because of like what it could do for your team.
Right.
Like he makes your team better. And if he gives you the best chance to win, if that's Jacoby at the 2, then it is.
Sure. Yeah, I agree.
But also, like, we got enough NIL money for $4 million.
Yeah, we released all that in April. So, yeah, we do have it, actually.
Okay.
Oh, no. Yeah.
But I think Tennessee is okay if this doesn't happen. Like, I think they know it's an off chance, and I think if it happens, hey, cool, we'll take them back. But I don't think Tennessee's expecting that, or you probably don't go get Jacoby Gillespie and pay a lot of money.
Yeah, I agree.
I actually talked to a guy today. He's an intern where I work, and he used to be like an intern or analyst with the basketball team.
Okay.
And they would create these like basic like evaluations in this algorithm that shows like how much a player is worth. So it's basically like a war, like in baseball terms. He was talking to me. It was very interesting. I assume they did something like that, but it is cool to see like it was just like 4 college students like running this thing telling Tennessee's coaches like, oh, he's not worth that. It's like a little money ball
Right.
game going around.
Interesting.
Yeah. You got a good friend to tell us about?
Yeah, guys. Make sure you all head over right now. Yeah, do it right now. I know it won't be there in the morning, but go ahead and go check out Grade A Grounds, gradeagrounds.com. Do you want to start your day with a fresh, locally roasted cup of coffee and make a difference while doing it? Grade A Grounds is more than just great coffee. They are all about giving back. Right now, you can support an incredible cause by purchasing one of their special edition coffee bags featuring artwork from talented students and benefiting amazing organizations. Best part is, if you head over to gradeagrounds.com right now and use the promo code MORE, that's MORE at checkout, and enjoy. They'll give you 10% off while you enjoy premium coffee and support a great mission. Head over to gradeagrounds.com to grab your bag today. Don't forget to use promo code MORE for 10% off. Drink great coffee, make a great impact. Grade A Grounds, coffee with a cause. Shout out to Grade A Grounds.
Shout out. All right, got a few questions here. First, do you think recruiting in-state players helps with the transfer portal later on in their career?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like you always, those relationships are always important, and they could always come back to help you, even more so now. So yeah, I'm not gonna act like it's a huge, massive jump, but yeah, it's got to help.
Yeah, I think there's some to it. Like maybe they're less likely to enter the portal after their freshman year if it's an in-state guy. I don't know the exact stats on that, but that seems like it means a little something more to these guys playing for the home state school. Whereas you get a kid from California, he doesn't play, and then he dips like that. It seems like more likely to happen with a California kid than a Tennessee kid.
Sure.
Yeah. Who's your X factor for Tennessee this postseason in baseball?
Ooh. And like after today, it kind of feels like Gavin Keelan. I think Cannon Peebles is a good one too. Could be a guy coming out of the bullpen. Could be a Nate Snead. I don't know what I want to lean on, offense or your pitching there. And as far as X factor goes, probably, I think it shows just probably a guy like Gavin Keelan, just because it shows when he hits the ball well, like Tennessee can score.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's so many guys you could wind up picking.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good one because like the drop off happened when Gavin Keelan got hurt. That's when Tennessee started losing series back to back to back. So I think that's a good one. I think Cannon Peebles is another good one that you could include in there. I'm going to go with somebody in the bullpen, whoever that is. I think it could be AJ Russell. He was phenomenal against Alabama. I think that could be the key for Tennessee is having you're basically fourth starter. I mean, like a Sean Hunley type in AJ Russell for this postseason. Also think it could be Brandon Arvidsson.
Yeah.
Maybe he's that same guy. I think it's just somebody out of the bullpen. I don't know who it is. I think more likely it's probably AJ Russell, but now with the way Brandon Arvinson pitched today, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
And also, like, it could be Dean Curley. A guy that's just like, I mean, he's taking it on the chin this year. You know, he has a preseason All-American. It wasn't exactly that, but he hasn't been bad. The bat's been there at times, and, you know, it's just been the fielding issues have been what's given Tennessee fans nightmares. So it could be him. Just, you know, everybody was saying he had the yips yesterday, and then today I thought he fielded the baseball really well. So I think it could be Dean Curley.
I would love for it to be him for all that he's taken from everyone this year. That would be awesome if it was him.
Yeah.
I mean, I walked into the pro shop yesterday, and the guy checking me in took forever to check me in because he wouldn't shut up about Dean Curley and screwing up. I was like, please, I want to go play.
Yeah. Also, Andrew Fisher said sorry about it at Nate Snead. You had some people going at Nate Snead the other day, so.
Okay. All right. Any other questions?
Has your ceiling changed with this baseball team over the last 2 days?
Not necessarily. Okay. Like go win even just Saturday. Like, we can talk about Sunday when that comes, and you know, let's see how you do over a 3-day stretch, or I guess it's a 4-day stretch at that point. 3-game stretch, I guess. I mean, we talked about, like, it doesn't shock me being having the 5th best odds. Like, it's a super talented roster. But let me see you win on the weekends, and I mean, I think they've got a chance to get back to Omaha. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah,
you'll have a wait. You'll have some work ahead of you.
It's been a while since Tennessee's won 2 games in a row, so it feels much needed at this point to finally get that one. Yeah, I don't know if it's really changed for me, other than, like, I mean, maybe it's given me hope that this team has turned the corner. But also, like, it is 2 games. Like, I need to see a little bit more before I'm willing to say, like, yeah, this is an Omaha team.
Yep.
And I think it's also like, who do you draw? Like, I think matchups is a huge thing, whereas last year it didn't matter who you were playing. You're going to be better than.
Yeah.
But I think pitching has a lot to do with it. And, you know, Liam Doyle's been a little shaky. You know, obviously Marcus Phillips pitched better the other day, but he's been shaky at times. Tennessee, like, we'll see if Tegan Coons is your 3rd starter tomorrow, but I gotta assume he is.
Right. Saturday, they've got tomorrow off.
Oh, that's true.
Praise the Lord.
But yeah, he's been beat up a few times this season, so yeah, I think it's all about kind of matchups and getting hot at the right time. It's baseball.
Yep.
All right, a little stupidity. Anybody being stupid out there?
I just had I got ready for most important.
Oh, I do have one more question. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We did get this. Rusty Shackelford said, do you acknowledge Tennessee as the head of the college baseball world?
I don't.
He also asked it this way. Question: I know you two don't watch WWE, but do you acknowledge Tennessee as the head of the college baseball world?
The heel? Was he going for heel?
Head.
Right, but he referenced WWE. So was he going for heel? That would make more sense.
Maybe.
Yes, they definitely are the heel. I mean, anything that bad happens. I mean, you'll see 2 teams get into it that won't have anything to do with Tennessee, and it'll get brought up if benches start to clear. Yeah, no, people hate Tennessee, and that's fine. They are the heel. Head? No, I don't recognize him as the head. So I think he means heel. Also not spelled how that's spelled, I believe. But that doesn't matter. I imagine that's what he was going for.
Yeah, I mean, they're the face of college baseball. So I don't know if that's the head or heel.
You think they are the head? Heel is like in WWE. That's like the guy everyone hates. That's the antagonist.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe
WWE is.
I just think they're the. I mean, they are the for good or bad. I mean, anything that's done on the field, it's national news. So I think they are the face of college baseball.
Okay.
And whether you like it or not, it's helped the sport and popularity. Whether you're watching because you want to see something Tennessee does on the field. Little kids are excited to watch college baseball because of Tennessee.
Okay. Fair.
So.
All right. Well, I'll go to my, like I said, I've got a most important. Have you seen what the All-American Rejects are doing? They're going on a tour, but it's a house party tour. So you can just, as a fan, submit your house as a place that they'll come and play, and they'll just set up and play a concert in your front or backyard. And I don't know, you need to look up the videos from it. It looks awesome, and I need someone to sign up, try to get them to play in their yard, and invite me. I would like to be a part of it. I would do it at my house, but it's very small. I got a decent sized yard. Maybe they'll play my yard.
There you go. You have a great spot for a.
I might have to.
Get Hardee's to cater?
Yeah. No kid. Not that Hardee's. Screw that Hardee's.
You're out on Hardee's?
Yeah. What do you got?
I think I got all the people freaking out about Adidas.
Okay.
And I'm not thrilled about, like, I would rather have Nike. I think most people are. But the people thinking we're actually going to have like those ugly gray uniforms that were Adidas, I think is crazy.
Say that again.
The people that think that we're going to have like the gray Adidas from Butch Jones.
Sure. If we go Adidas, I don't think it'll be that bad, but I don't think it'll be as good as Nike still.
No, I agree. But yeah, there's some ugly Nike uniforms too.
Sure.
I mean, the Tennessee baseball team has those gray ones that are tough.
The black basketball ones are hideous.
Yeah. I like the cream.
I don't love the black baseball ones. I don't think they're hideous. I don't love them though. I hate the Nike font. If I never have to see the Nike font again, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I don't know why we do that. Why can't we just go to the script or just...
I don't know, man. I don't get it.
I like the Tennessee, like the new jersey has like Tennessee written across. Like that looks good.
Yeah. The cream.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it looks great. Again, I don't think it's as good as the old cream, but I do like this cream.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I also think it doesn't have that big of it's not that big of an issue for players. They can say they don't want it all day long, but if they're going to get an extra $1,000 in their pockets because we're Adidas instead of Nike, I think all of them will be on board.
Probably.
And it'll be more than that, but
just whoever is in charge of the Mississippi State baseball account, make sure they're in charge of ours. That's the only place where I go, those Adidas jerseys are better than anything Nike does. That's it.
Yeah, whatever. At the end of the day, just go win, and I don't really care what we wear.
That too. I saw someone mention Puma. That'd be sick.
I'd be in for that.
If you're a soccer fan too, maybe we get those super tight Italy jerseys that they wore in a few World Cups, like absurdly tight. I'm in on those.
Yeah. I have some most importance. I know we're not doing most important, but I just want to mention these first. Christian Moore all the way up to AAA.
Yep.
And then goes
Where's that? Where's their AAA at?
Salt Lake.
Okay.
The Salt Lake Bees. The Bees Knees.
Nice.
He had 3 hits in his first game in AAA.
Sounds about right.
Jake Rucker also got the move to AAA. He was in Wichita, and now he's in St. Paul, maybe. I think that's right. With the Twins. And then my next one is Maya Lesnar, the daughter of Brock Lesnar. Did you see this?
No.
She won her 4 straight Mountain West shot put title.
Okay. I bet she's a hoss.
Oh, she is.
I mean,
unreal.
She's Brock Lesnar's daughter, check. She's a shot put check. Hoss. I mean, nothing.
I think it might be Brock Lesnar with pigtails.
I'd say they look alike. Again, just knowing what I know about her.
I mean, she would absolutely destroy me. Like, I'm not convinced we shouldn't try to recruit her for football.
Sure, I bet she could play tackle.
Yeah.
Probably a guard. She's probably got the guard body type.
She can play anything.
True.
They're in goal line.
Heavy.
I've been watching this Oklahoma Vanderbilt game, and there's been some horrible baseball.
Yeah. Yep. I've been glancing over.
Yeah. I mean, first baseman can't catch. Vanderbilt just dropped a pop fly, but Oklahoma's guy wasn't close enough to the base, so they're able to throw him out at second.
The Vanderbilt pop fly, probably a lot of backspin on it too, but maybe some wind involved. Maybe we were right about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kivit's still got a hoodie on.
No doubt. The man doesn't leave the baseball stadium and just take the hoodie off. It's not that simple.
Yeah, true.
There's also a chance he's just trying to be Frank Anderson.
Did you for the storm the other night, did you take shelter?
I mean, I was in my home.
You didn't like go in a room where there wasn't any windows?
No.
Okay.
I did have my alerts on for if we got the tornado warning. Which when I went to sleep, there was one in Knox County and Sevier County. I was like, nah, I'll wait till we get blunt. I'll wait. And I went right to sleep. And I think it got worse while I was asleep, but I'm alive. I'm well. No trees on the house, so we're good. Did you seek shelter? I feel like this is you telling me you did.
Yeah. I was forced to.
Smart decision. If you need a basement, you know where to find me.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to do a little stupidity on the Southeastern Conference. They posted wouldn't back down. And it was basically like Tennessee celebrating after the win. They put this filter on, and it makes us look like Texas.
Oh, awesome.
Look at this. You see that?
It definitely through here it does, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it looks bad. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
What's the best meal you've eaten so far this week?
Best meal?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea. I mean, probably that Taco Bell I had last night was pretty good. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so maybe
Stackers?
this. Huh?
Stackers?
No. Just
You're not a stacker guy? Okay. Not about that life, dude. I'm telling you, they'll change your life. Start getting some sackers. You start getting those points. You have the app.
No, I don't. And I'm getting, and I want to get it, but it's starting to really piss me off when they ask me every single time I pull up to the window. I'll tell you if I've got you know who doesn't do that to me? Chick-fil-A. You know which app I use religiously? Chick-fil-A.
See, I never go through the drive-thru because I have the app.
The Taco Bell app?
Yeah, I just go in and grab it.
I might get out of my car. Yeah.
It just kind of makes me feel cool, like going in there and like my food's already ready. Excuse me.
I'm happy for you.
And just the Taco Bell ding that it makes after I hit the order is awesome. Best meal I've eaten. Probably today for lunch, I had blackened catfish.
Okay.
Asparagus, some mixed vegetables, and some spinach artichoke dip. It was awesome.
Where'd you eat at?
It was work.
Oh.
Yeah, Airmark had it rolling today.
Yeah, let's not give them any props. Be careful.
Yeah, no free ads, sorry. Guys, this isn't a free ad. Go check out Roback, roback.com. Use promo code More Important Issues for 20% off that first purchase. Just great stuff over there. Love everything they offer. They got some new polos out. I think some USA ones, so get ready for 4th of July. It's coming up faster than you think. So go check them out. Again, use that promo code More Important Issues for 20% off that first purchase. Go Vols. Go win on Saturday. We'll see you back on Sunday after we win another SEC tournament championship. We're bringing the boat in, and we out.